Alright, YouTube, for those who have been watching my video lately, y'all will be happy about one thing, man. Hit the like video. I'm not editing that out. I leave the stuff in there just to let you know I'm a human being. Hit the like button. It's right there somewhere. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, click the link below to save 15% on some coffee. I just woke up. I'm about to go hit the gym. And, yeah, let's get into it, man. I got something for y'all, man. I talk about this in every video, but I'm not talking about calories. I'm going to say that in this video. I'm going to say that in every video. We're not talking about calories though. We're talking about inside of the gym. We're talking about safety, things to avoid doing. It's going to be a bunch of random things, but they're all going to make sense. So this video is titled Random Things That Make Sense. Alright, so we're going to kick it off with this right here. Leave your ego and pride at the door when you lifting weights. All right, I see too many ego lifters. I see too many people lifting weights that they're not ready to lift. All right, if we're doing shoulder press, we're trying to build our shoulders, not break them. We're not trying to, no pain, no gain. You got to tear the muscle. You don't have to injure yourself though. You know, it's not about how much pain you can put yourself through. Because if that was the case, I'd just jump off a roof. And if I survive, I'd be the buffest guy in the world. That is not how you build muscle, bro. Alright? Muscle comes from hypertrophy. It comes from rep after rep, day after day. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down the muscles in the right way and recovery. That's another thing. It has to be pretty much an equal opposite. You know, you need to have as much recovery as you have work, which means you need a lot of work, right? So you also need a lot of recovery. A guy asked me yesterday, do I work out every day? A lot of people ask me if I work out every day. The more impressive my body looks, y'all don't see it right now because I am in a car. This car is not gonna do me justice. I'm not standing up. My shirt isn't off. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff to say about that too. But dude asked me if I worked out every day. And people get surprised when I tell them no, I don't work out every day. You know, I'm more working out every day almost right now because the summer's coming up and I need to burn all the calories. You know, I need to make sure the abs are popping. I need to make sure that I can show y'all what y'all need to see so y'all can keep believing that I know what I'm doing. All right? If you don't see results, don't believe. Hey, the proof. This is one thing that you can judge. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to fitness, I advise judging a book by its cover to a certain point because you got fake natties and stuff out there too, which 90% of your biggest influencers on YouTube, they are fake natties. If they're standing there at the size of an IFBB Pro and they're claiming natty, then they lying. Mike O, what's his name? CT, KM, you know what I'm saying? Fake natties. You know, much respect and no hate on nobody, but man, fake natties. Allegedly for the ones who haven't admitted it, and the ones who admitted it, they admitted it after a decade or two. You know what I'm saying? But you sit there selling these people these products and selling all these supplements and things like that. I don't respect that. I respect the fact that people come clean, but I don't respect the fact that people sell all these products, selling people a dream, taking people's hard-earned money, taking people's time. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, man. Say what you want to say. I mean, am I lying? You know, I'm not you know what I'm saying? This ain't no diss to nobody. This just putting the truth out there. There's other ones than that. It's not just those guys. That's why I didn't really say their names. People that know who I'm talking about. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what this video is about. But I said this is random stuff that makes sense, right? This is random stuff that makes sense, all right? All right, the phone should not fall because I found my case. This is the case I was using. It does not have my magnet in there that I have in this one. That's the old one. This is the new one. The new one is just some cheap little something to get me over till I found the piece to my old. All right. And I think I said it was broken. It wasn't broken. It's just one of the pieces was lost. The piece they go. You don't know how a phone case works. It's an outer box. All right. Random things that make sense. I kind of didn't finish touching on the part about the ego lifting. Let's go back to ego lifting. Ego lifting is terrible because what's so bad about ego lifting, Reptile? Let me tell you something. It's fun. It is fun to be able to lift the most weight in the gym. But if you want to lift the most weight in the gym, develop your strength, develop your technique, and try to do it right. Don't get me wrong, it is fun. There's plenty of times I go in the gym and I'm the strongest guy in there. I don't go to a bodybuilder gym. I don't go to a powerlifter gym. I'm not tooting my own horn saying I'm stronger than everybody on YouTube or nothing like that. I am a natural. I am not shooting needles in my butt. I want to live. So I'm the strongest in my commercial gym at most times when I go in there. Now there's a lot of times where it's a guy in there who weighs a lot more than me, or there's on PEDs or something like that, and yeah, they can probably lift heavier than me, but I could compete with the best of them at almost every time I go in the gym. It's a great feeling, but it's terrible at the same time because the more I lift, the more people, you know, if I'm warming up, the ones that know me are looking, but the rest of them, they not paying me no mind. They don't know me yet. But then I start warming up, getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and they're coming in like this. When I'm in my focus sets and my heaviest sets, they're on me like this. They're sitting in my lap, basically. I hate that. Like, come on, man, talking. We know it. I'm gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna try not to talk about the talking part because I talk about it too much. And it's very impossible for me not to because it's we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We gonna do it at the end of the video, all right? We gonna do it. We gonna have that rant. But randomness. I said ego lifting. Also, ego lifting, you're not hitting the targeted muscles. If you're doing bicep curls and instead of, you know, controlling on the way down, controlling on the way up, focusing your mind into that bicep, whatever muscle that you're working, your legs, your back, your biceps, your triceps, whatever you're working, you need to be focused on that specific area. If I'm doing bicep curls and I'm throwing my back into it like that, that's not a bicep curl. I'm taking away from the work that my biceps are doing. So my biceps aren't gonna grow as much. You see what I'm saying? And that goes for the chest, the shoulders, the back, the lats, traps, whatever, hamstrings, glutes, booty, all of that. It goes for every muscle part, bro. Sis, whoever's listening to me, please listen to me because I'm the best dude to listen to. I don't care. Hey, I call them out. Because ain't nobody telling you better information than me. Nobody. Oh, I got 1 million subs. It don't matter. It's just like hip-hop music, bro. It's just like I'm about to break it down to you to make me your favorite fitness person to listen to. This right here. Who's the best rapper? Is it who sells the most? Or does the best rappers not sell? The way I look at it, the best rappers never sell. I guarantee you right now, name who's the best rapper in history. I ain't talking about right now, but who's the best rapper in history? And I guarantee you they can still rap like that. You know what I'm saying? If they still rap, even if they just playing around, freestyling in their car like I be doing, getting on my girlfriend nerves. I'm a good rapper. Yo, but just saying, I guarantee you whoever you think the best rapper is right now, if they was to make an album, it would not sell. Because it's not about who raps the best, who's gonna sell the most. It's about who's the flashiest and who's popping, who's the new thing. They can suck, they can talk, my son can rap better than some of these people. My son, 8 years old, he can rap better than goddamn Tekashi 6ix9ine or whoever y'all listen to. I don't even know who y'all listening to nowadays. I'm old, but I'm just saying, this is my point. That's the same thing with like fitness YouTubers. They make a video about how to get big biceps, and then they show you one curl set, then they show their Lamborghini, then they show their helicopter, and they show all this flash, and they show all this rich stuff, and the camera angles, and the editing. But they didn't tell you forgot why you came there, but the video was good. Oh my God, the video was so good. Did you come there for entertainment to see a good video, or did you come here to build your biceps? Now you don't even know how to build your biceps. Dude, yesterday I was in the gym, right? He was talking about who he watched. Somebody he watched. It's your next set or whatever. It's still your set, right? Okay, they lift weights, they hype up, they actually show themselves lifting weights. They're not just showing Lamborghinis and stuff, but I'm just saying, they're not teaching you nothing. They're lifting weights and they're yelling. They're not giving you no information. Dude, he been watching these guys for years, decades, and he didn't even know proper anything. I talked to this dude and he been in the gym for years. He think that it's just about, when you look at all this hype, flashy stuff, you're gonna think it's all about coming to the gym and talk about what you've seen on YouTube. I might be shooting myself in the foot, but you're on YouTube rep time, but I'm giving you something that's gonna stick to your ribs. Alright, so let's go to something else. Okay, you said you give it the best information, but you just talk about, alright, let's go. Let's talk about it. Alright, I said targeted muscles. Oh, ego lifting, the elephant in the room, everybody knows, but nobody knows the extent. If you're a beginner, you might know this. Common sense is going to tell you this, but you will be surprised how much people do not understand this. I think it's common sense. You might say, oh, because you've been in the gym for 8 years. No, even when I was in there day one, A1, I understood the fact that you can get hurt. Ego lifting can tear your body up for the rest of your life. And so many people think that it's nothing. I made a video and I told my fans years ago, somebody tried to shake my hand while I was bench pressing. And almost nobody understood how that was dangerous. I don't get it. What's the problem with that? Yo, man, common sense, bro. And I don't know why it's called common sense, because people don't commonly have it, bro. Like, for real, like, if you don't understand that, okay, I don't have a lifting belt in here. That's another reason why I hate people talking to me in the gym. You know how many lifting belts I left in the gym because I was trying to get away from people? I left, like, this year alone, I lost like 3 lifting belts. I found them. They still there, but people been using them, and I don't know how sweaty you get, and I don't know you. I'm not wearing a belt that somebody has sweated on. I am not rich, but I am not that broke to have to. I'm about to buy another one. I keep meaning to buy another belt. But a lot of times I lift without a belt anyways. A lot of people don't understand that a belt is not going to save you from bad form. You can see people in the gym all the time doing these heavy 300, 400, 500 pound deadlifts. It's not that hard to get to a 400 pound deadlift for most people who really want to strive to get to a 400 pound deadlift. Isn't that heavy. The heaviest y'all see me deadlift on my channel was probably 500. I don't know. The heaviest I've done ever was 545. Could have probably been way past that. Could have probably been at 6 something. Who knows, 700 if I wasn't so scared of injury. Why are you so scared of injury? Because for one, with me being scared of injury, I'm still gonna deadlift more than 90% of people that go to a commercial gym. For one, I'm still gonna be the king in that gym, and my form is gonna be better than the other people who can lift, give or take, more than me, less than me, the same as me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys think that, okay, I got a belt on, so I can't get hurt. That belt gives you little to no safety. I think it helps a little bit. The belt isn't to keep your back safe. A lot of people think that, okay, I got a back belt on, I got a belt on, I got a belt. Some of you don't even know what a belt is. They just this lifting back thing. And they call it that, and they go in there, they put it on, and they deadlift with the terrible form. They lift with all back, or they think it's all legs. A lot of people that think it's all legs, their legs shoot up, and then their back is still like this with their legs straight, because their legs come up first, and their back's still like that, and they're lifting with all back at the end of the lift, which is terrible. It's a full, I got deadlift videos. I'm sitting in a car right now. So if you want to know how I'm talking about deadlift, I got a video titled The Most Important Deadlift Video on YouTube. And I guarantee you it's the most important deadlift video on YouTube. I broke down step by step more than I could tell you right now in this car. It's a video with me in the gym deadlifting, right? And I don't think I did that much weight on that video because that video was strictly to make you understand your foot placement, how to find your foot placement. Your foot placement going to be different than my foot placement. Your shins to the bar, explaining that. A lot of people say put your shins on the bar. You should not, in my opinion. Watch my video. Your shins touch the bar at a certain point. It shouldn't touch the bar as soon as you come. When you walk up to the bar, here's the bar, here's you're deadlifting. Your shins shouldn't be already on the bar. Your shins come on the bar. I'll show you. Watch the video. All right, I can't tell you. I'm not in the gym right now. I'm in a car. People be explaining. That's another thing. People be expecting you to be able to demonstrate something while you're not in a position to demonstrate something. How am I going to demonstrate how to walk a dog and I don't got a dog right here? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you, I can make it make sense, but it's gonna make more sense if a dog was right here. Like, come on, man. Like, man, dog, you gotta use your own head a little bit. That's another thing. Don't just expect the other person to give to make you understand. We can, I can explain as much as I can, but until you start doing something, you're not gonna understand it. It's hands-on experience. Hands-on experience is very important. You can read as many books, you can watch as many videos, you can do as many things as you want to without actually doing said thing, and that's fitness or anything else. Just like, okay, driving a car. I guarantee you did not know when you first learned how to drive a car. I don't care if it was 50 years ago. I don't care if it was 10 days ago. I don't care if it was anything in between. You did not know how to drive a car until you actually started driving it. You knew, okay, that's the brake pedal. That's the gas pedal. That's the steering wheel. Okay, you turn like this. You can turn your lights on, and this is how you switch on the wipers, and you can spray the water. You can change the rate. Okay, you know a few things. You know the components, and you know what to do. But until you get in that steering wheel, behind that wheel, and you're in the driver's seat, you can watch your mom, your dad, or whoever a million times. But until you get into that driver's seat, till you get into that cockpit, all right, you don't know. That's the same thing in the gym. People think they know so much about stuff they don't even do. I make videos all the time, and it's always one or two people trying to tell me what I should be doing. I'm like, bruh, show me your results, then maybe I'll listen to you. I don't care if Arnold Schwarzenegger was telling me about the gym. I'll listen to some of the stuff he say, but at the end of the day, nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger really knew as much as me. Am I being cocky and tooting my own horn a little bit too much? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, bro. All these bodybuilders and big power lifters, the main guys, the main stage, the top guys that everybody's looking up to, everything. I'm not saying that. Y'all ever seen, I'm gonna take it back. What's his name? I'm gonna crack my window just in case. In case it get too hot in here. You know, I'm trying not to have an air on because it'll mess up my sound. But I'm going to tell you something. Like, y'all ever seen that when Iron Man and Captain America was going against each other and they was like talking crap about each other, whatever, in that movie, and they said, if you take away your suit, what are you? I'm a millionaire philanthropist or whatever. And he said this to him. He said, my part was this when it comes to these lifters and these bodybuilders. When Iron Man, Tony Starks, told Captain America, everything that's special about you comes from a bottle. That's how I feel when I look at these bodybuilders, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that they wouldn't be still bigger than most of us, including me, if they never took that stuff. Because these guys is on the top stage, they have the best genetics in the world. They have the best genetics in the world, so they would have been big whether they had steroids or not. But also, they got the roids. So at the end of the day, and then people think that makes them know more than me. Just because they got genetics don't mean you know more than me. It just means you was gonna automatically be bigger than me anyways because your genetics are good. Simple. Just like I'm bigger than a lot of other guys who my genetics are better than theirs. But as a natural, to further your gains, to get to my point, you have to know something. A lot of these bodybuilders, especially the ones these days, they don't know nothing. They don't. Well, how they at the top there? Like I said, they got those two things, and they also don't know. They still got coaches. They still got to have a coach. They still got people walking them step by step. They're not the lead. Just like a movie star actor. I made a video, and this proves everything. If you go see this video, most people ain't gonna type it in. Reppin' Time Fitness versus celebrities. I made a video where I put my physique against your favorite celebrity physiques. I did Thor, I did The Rock, I did Mark Wahlberg, I did Will Smith at his best. I did because everybody know Will Smith got the dad bod now. I did Will Smith. I did Creed. I did Creed, Michael B. Jordan. I put their bodies side by side next to my pictures, side by side. And you know, nobody gave my credit, but nobody said they beat me at all, because they couldn't. They couldn't say, yeah, The Rock bigger than me. The Rock don't got abs. The Rock does not have a better physique than me. Big does not mean... Okay, that's another thing I want to talk about, because there's a lot of people that think it's all about gaining weight. Building muscle and having a great physique does not mean gaining weight. How much do I weigh? I weigh 155 right now, and I'm still losing weight. I want to get as shredded as possible. I want... Not as shredded as possible, not as shredded where my sex drive is going, not as shredded to where I don't have any energy, because that's going to happen. If you get down to them 6% body fats and all that, I've been pretty lean. I've been leaner. The physiques I've been showing y'all with the abs and obliques, I've been a little bit leaner than that before. I just don't have pictures. You know, I had pictures, I lost that camera. So believe it or not, I always tell people, if you don't see it, don't believe it. So don't believe it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's my point. Like, you get, when you get lean, people that never even had abs showing before, they will act like they can tell you something. You cannot tell nobody nothing that you ain't never been through. I'm telling you. You're not that's why I don't talk about fitness to people in real life, unless they watch my channel. If they watch my channel, we could talk all day. You helping me, I'm helping you, whatever. We could talk all day. But if you don't watch my channel, like, if somebody talks to me about fitness, I'm gonna advertise my channel to them. I'm gonna be like, yo, I made a video about that. I'm gonna keep on. If I try like 3 times, you got 3 strikes, you're out. If you're asking me about fitness and I tell you in between our conversation about my video 3 times, I'm gonna just turn around and walk away. You're gonna think I'm the rudest person in the world, but I'm only doing that because I feel like you're the rudest person in the world. And no, you don't owe me to watch my video. I know that. I know that. But I don't owe you to tell you any information. So it's even Stevens to me. I've done that plenty of times and people call me a dick. I'm like, yup. Yup. Whatever. I ain't got time. You don't have, that's another thing, time, man. You go in the gym, you in there for an hour. I'm not going to talk about this much because this is what I talk about too much, but you're in there for an hour, but you talked 45 minutes. What kind of workout did you do in 15 minutes? Did you warm up? A lot of people do warm-up sets. They work up to a heavy single, and then they're done. I'm done with the bench press. That's as much as I can lift, and I'm done. Oh my God. You ain't getting no sets, no reps. You ain't getting no hypertrophy. A lot of people see me when I post myself bench pressing a very heavy weight, and they say, well, you ain't really working out. Do you know how many reps and sets and all that throughout for years I had to do to get to that? When you see somebody bench pressing 3-something, 4-something, 5-something, I'm not bench pressing 4-something, 5-something. I was very close to 400. But do you know how much work went into that? Now, especially somebody who like me that's lighter. I think the heaviest, I was like 185 when I did that bench, on the video that I did. I think I was like 230 when I first got to that body, that bench press weight. And a lot of people tell me I should gain weight. You gotta remember this. This is very important for the people who are still watching. It's a good video. Oh, this is a 25-minute video, okay. For the people who are still watching, you have to, mass moves mass, all right? You got pound for pound strength, which I'm working on now, and I got that way more than most people. Pound for pound strength, and then you got mass moves mass. A lot of the people that's bench pressing if you put it like this, if you're bench pressing 400 pounds, but you're weighing 400 pounds, I weigh 155. Your 400 pounds is pretty much equivalent to my 155. If I was to bench 155, you know how many times I can bench my body weight? I got videos about that. Me and my homeboy, we went at Gams World. You go watch his videos too, man. I usually don't shout out other fitness influencers, but it's a few of them that I would, you know what I'm saying? The ones, especially the ones that rock with me like that. Shout out to Gams World. Me and him went back and forth on a body weight bench press competition. Doesn't matter who won. You gotta go see. Think I lost? You think I won? Why not go see? All right. That's my problem. Everybody want everything from one video. You cannot get everything out of one video. You cannot get everything from one video. Even if I could give you everything from one video, why would I? Should I? No, because you cannot absorb all that in one video, and nor should you. Even if you could, I'd be doing myself a disservice. Because why would you need to watch any of my other videos or my next video? And that's another thing I want to get to the point of. Stop only looking at the newer videos. I've been on YouTube for 3 years. There's a lot of things that I've touched on that's very important. Those videos are still up that I'm not really focused on right now. I'm mostly focusing on, lately I've been focusing on the mindset. No, I was focusing on the mindset. Now I'm focusing on rules and keeping you safe, gym etiquette, things like that. The beginning of my videos, I was focusing more on teaching you how to